producers who are refusing to pass on the gains to the public. In determining where we direct the major government programs that use cement, we shall be more aligned to cement producers who are ready to pass on the gains made in the economy in terms of stability of the currency to consumers. So if you are a cement seller today, you better look at the possibility of passing on the gains made in the economy in terms of your inputs, so that prices of cement must come down, because the price of cement is directly linked to the cost of government projects. And invariably or indirectly, it is the Ghanaian taxpayer who will pay for those projects. So we want to demand that cement producers take a second look at their prices, and we will be working more favorably towards those who actually hear our appeal to reduce price of cement on the market, because it is unacceptable that we can all work together as a country, make sacrifices, and just cement dealers, even Kenke, even Wache price even the portions are gone up. What is it that makes it difficult for cement dealers to pass on the gain to the people of this country? And we shall not be sitting down and not allow them to rob us of this. This rent seeking would have to stop.
Any punitive measures?
No, well, first of all, I don't have any ability to punish them. But I'm saying that government is just about to roll out a massive road infrastructure project, which will consume a lot of cement. We have the capacity to direct that cement should not be sourced from sources that are not ready to reduce their prices to reflect the economic reality that we live in currently. So I wouldn't punish them, but I can direct that we look favorably at buying cement from those sources that actually reflect the realities of the economy today. Pardon? The average Ghanaian just wants cement reasonably priced, reflecting the reality of the economy. Whether they are imported, produced here. Of course, government's aim will be that cement produced here should be prioritized. But if even Ghanaian cement producers have decided to make themselves the most expensive, what do you think the average person who is buying cement will do? You will source it from a cheaper source. It's the demand and supply matter.
Are you going to fight this crusade with your colleague trade minister?
Well, in my small way, I'm saying that government is about to unveil a massive road infrastructure project. We shall be ready to determine that cement that is used for government projects should be sourced from sources that are cheaper on the market. It's as simple as that.
Do you have average prices that we are looking
95 cedis makes sense to me instead of the so-called 120 Ghana cedi, which are called rent-seeking and so much unfair to the ordinary Ghanaian.
Is this a government policy or the ministry?
I just spoke to you and saying that our ministry is about to unveil a significant road infrastructure program. And in this, cement is a huge component. I'm just giving an indication that cement dealers should take advantage and bring the prices down. Otherwise, we may be forced to say that if we find prices reasonably priced within the context of the economy, we have no reason not to direct that cement be sourced from those sources.
They say that the clinker is important, and that's a major component in their price build-up.
That gives them away. Cement clinker is imported. Today, the dollar is down. They made the same argument. That is why they increased the cement all the way to, at a point in time, almost 130 cedis. If you play back their own words to them that clinker is imported, what is the importation bill of a clinker today? If they make the calculation, it should be coming down. Because we haven't increased price of anything, or taxes on anything significantly to justify keeping the price of cement at 120 Ghana cedis. We have engaged themselves, had meetings. Guta and everybody have given an indication that they were going to reduce prices, but we are yet to see that reflected in the price of cement where we buy our items at the hardware shop.
But are you also ensuring that the cement components of contract sums are varied in such a way that the average is 95%?
Of course, the quantity surveyors only put out in terms of whatever they are doing based on what the contractor says the price of the cement is. And indeed, there's an indices that the industry players use. But currently, the indices they are using means that the cement is selling still over 120 Ghana cedi. That is why the Ghanaian should be concerned. Because, you see, if government is building 6-unit classroom block, hospitals, roads, whatever the cement is bought, it directly goes back to the extract to be paid by the Ghanaian. So it's not the contractor's issue, it's the issue for the ordinary Ghanaian. That is why we all need to ensure. Nobody is saying that cement people should collapse. We are only saying that the same reason trotro drivers reduce their prices, the same reason fuel traders reduce their prices, the same reason clothing sellers reduce their prices are the same reasons that the cement dealers must reduce their prices. They have absolutely no reason not to reduce their prices. I have no ultimatum. I'm just saying that we are coming to unveil a massive road infrastructure program that will use tons and tons of cement. We would not hesitate by directing that contractors buy cement only from sources that reflect the economic realities. As simple as that. Yeah, we are always disbursing money to contractors. It's not on daily basis. As and when government gets resources, we disburse.
Saying that you ensure that the cement component of contract sums, as you just said, will be limited to 95 average.
No, that's I gave an indicative price that from the calculation that I've seen, I will not be surprised, or it should not be out of place for cement. Of course, we have 32 and 42 rating. We should be able to buy cement at 95 cedis in some parts of the country. Of course, cement in Tamale will be that is produced in Tamale will slightly be more because there's transportation costs and other things added. But the average price of cement at 120 Ghana cedi is just not fair to Ghanaians.
So basically, you're saying that we don't cement at 95.
No, I didn't. I'm saying that 95 cedi will be a fair price. It can be 94, it can be 96. I think 95 is a fair price. I'm not trying to price control, but I believe that everybody, including yourselves, know that you have done stories about price reduction, even trotro drivers reducing their prices. What justification do we have for cement dealers not to make any attempt at reducing prices of cement? And I think I want you to join me, take up this crusade to them. Take your cameras and ask them a direct question. Why are you not reducing the price of cement on the market?
Okay. Thank you very much.